Alright, hey guys, the Amy2031 here, and this is my level deck profile. So I made the deck, I went to locals with, they got second place. I should have won.
Say that again. It sounded like you said seventh. I don't know.
I got second place, number 2. The guy opened up Uber Saki, so like I really couldn't do anything against him. So yeah, here's the profile. So to start off, I run 3 Lakeside Lady, or 3 Handmaidens. I'm sorry. It's the best card in the deck. You need to run 3 of it. It makes it so that Rekindling is live a lot. Next, I've run 3 Cannon. Cannon, it's really good to combo with Gold Sarcophagus or Lakeside Lady's effect. So basically, like what you do is you banish with Lakeside Lady, then you play him, special Lakeside Lady, go near level 7s. So like, it makes it so that your plays are really good, and you can also go to level 7 a lot, which is really nice. Then I have 2 Lakeside Ladies. It basically clears up back row for you. What you do is you banish her and another Laval monster to pop a face-down card in the field. So it gets rid of back row, makes it so the OTK can go off more smoothly. And it's a good banisher outlet for Canna. Then next I have 2 Miller. It's the Spellstering Heat for the deck. Well, we don't have it. Its effect is when it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. Send 2 Laval monsters from your deck to the graveyard. So what you do is you send a Laval Cannoneer and land Handmaiden. Handmaiden effect activates. You send another Handmaiden, and then a Cannoneer. So then Rekindling becomes live. Then next I have a level 4 Sprite. It's just a good level 2, and it's basically just a level 2 tuner for the deck. Next I have a level Lancelord. It's a targetable with Fire Dog. It's a 2100, and it's a Rekindling target, and it's also a Miller target if I run out of other targets. Then Cannoneer, you need it for the OTK with Shooting Quasar. And it also burns your opponent for 500.
Why is it better at 2 than 3? I looked at it more as a main piece. Does it just get cloggy or something?
At 3, you don't want to have 2 of it in your hand at the same time, so don't run 3. I mean, the deck build's really tight, so you really can't have 3 of it. Next card, Fire Dog. It's really good, 1900 attack. When it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, especially summon a fire monster with 200 defense. So it gets out your tuners, gets out your level Lancelord, gets out whatever you want, and then it basically makes it so your plays can go off a little faster. And it also makes people waste warnings and your bottomless on it because they don't want you special summoning. Next is Boost Warrior. You special summon this when the Handmaiden's on field, and then you can go straight into Formula Synchron, and it's really nice because whenever you have a tuner on the field, you just special summon him from your hand, and it just makes your synchro options a little better. So like you can choose what you want to make a lot easier. Then I run triple Battle Fader, because Battle Fader makes it so you don't get OTK'd, which is a problem, because you just want to save up until you can OTK. So if you don't want to take the anti-damage. That's basically what you want to do. And I run Gores, same reason, stop OTKs, and it's 2700, so it's really hard to get over for your opponent.
What was the monster count?
For the monster count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The monster count is 21. So onto the spells now. I have triple Rekindling. It's the best card in the deck. It special summons all fire monsters with 200 defense. And Boost Warrior can be targeted by this card. And a lot of your Laval guys can be targeted, which is really nice. So you special summon all of them, and then you make your whole bunch of synchros and you OTK. Next, I have triple Gold Sarcophagus. It's really good to combo with Cannon, and also it deck thins, which is really nice, and it gets what you want to your hand quicker. Then next I have 2 creature swaps. Creature swaps are really good in the deck because basically you creature swap the Miller, you can attack into it yourself, so the effect activates Engrave, and you get your send to the graveyards. Also, you can creature swap Battle Faders, which you get your opponent's guys, which is really nice, and then just kill over an attack position Battle Fader for like essentially that direct attack. Next, I ran 2 Duality. Duality is my favorite at 2. I don't like it at 3. Because then it just makes it so you can't special summon, which is like not very good in a deck that special summons, which is mostly every deck now. So I find 2 good. Then I run a Foolish Burial. It sends my Handmaiden to grave, gets her effect off, and then I can also send whatever else I want to grave. Next I have staples. Got Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, 2 MSTs. I like it at 2. Heavy Storm, and then a Book of Moon. And that's it for the spells. I mean all those last ones should be self-explanatory.
That was a spell count of 16?
Or
how much spells do you have? I mean, traps, 4?
Yeah. So
yeah, that would have been
it's
8-15.
Yeah. So going to the traps, I run just a Judgment. Judgment is good and negates whatever I want. It negates anything except for effects, which is the only problem. But I do like Judgment a lot, and I have this in one other trap with the deck. I run through the other trap, but this card is just Judgment. It's really good. And then I run triple Trap Stun because I'm not worried about what my opponent's doing. I'm just worried about my OTK. So Trap Stun makes it so the OTK is a lot faster, and I don't have to worry as much. So if I don't have like the ladies in graveyard, I can just set Trap Stun past turn, and then they do their stuff, activate Trap Stun, and then they can't do anything to stop me. It's pretty much, except for Valor, which doesn't hurt me that much. It just makes it so I don't get pluses as much as I'd like. But it's still, Trap Stun just makes my OTK happen. And I was running Decree instead, but Decree, people just MST it. You can't MST a Trap Stun when you've already activated it, so...
And you can always activate it in response to MST, so...
Yeah, and I can activate it in response to MST. I can chain it to its destruction. I can just do whatever I want. So it's really nice. It's just a nice card to have. And then Judgment is there.
So obviously it's a trap count of 4.
Yeah,
Alright, so 40 cards for the main deck, and then the extra deck.
Then here's the extra. First off, it's Formula Synchron. It's pretty self-explanatory. It makes Shooting Quasar and Shooting Star Dragon happen. Next, I'm going to level 5. So basically, its effect is that I return 2 Lavals from my graveyard to the deck, and then I return a card in the field to the hand. So it's like, it's a little better than a Brio, because it's just from the graveyard to the deck. So the deck thickens, but it adds monsters I want to draw into, and it just makes it so I can OTK a lot faster. I can get my attacks through without having to worry.
Then you get your Quasars too, pretty often.
Yeah, and he also makes it so I can get Quasar. Another level 5 is my Hyper Librarian. Whenever I Synchro Summon, I just get a draw card. It's nice pluses. And I need level 5s in the deck to make Shooting Quasar, so he's a good level 5 I can have.
How often do you draw, do you think? On an average, like, Quasar...
Off of him?
Yeah.
You at least draw 3 times, because you summon him first, you summon Laval Dragon, that's 1 draw. Then you go into Formula Synchron, and you get 2 draws off of that, so...
And then Quasar.
Yeah, at the minimum 3, but if I have him on the field and I can't make Shooting Quasar...
Never mind, Quasar doesn't count.
I just keep sinking a lot, and then I keep getting draws, which is really nice. Then my third level 5 target is Catastor, just because it's a Catastor, it's really good. And just in case I make level 5 earlier in the game, I have other targets when I go off. Then level 6s, I have Laval Dragoon. I can add a level from my deck to the hand, then send one from my hand to the grave. So what I do with this is normally I'll add to my hand a Handmaiden if I don't already have it in grave, and then send it to the grave. That way I get my cards from the deck to the graveyard, which is really helpful. Or I just add like cannons to my hand and then discard whatever, like Lakeside Lady, banish her for the effect, pop, summon him, sink 7. This is really nice. And I have a Brio because it's a Brio. It's really nice.
Enough said.
It's a good card. It's like a Laval Dragon except you discard from hand. If you don't know what it is. BRD, it's a Black Rose Dragon, it's really good. I run Laval Stennen. It's Laval Stennen. When he's Synchro Summon, I discard a card from my hand. Then he can, whenever he's targeted by a card effect, I banish a 200 defense monster from my graveyard. So, it makes cannon targets available, and it's just a good card. It's 2700 beat, it's really nice. Then I have a Red Dragon Archfiend, because people side in Spirit Reaper against me because they don't want to get attacked, which makes me mad. So Red Dragon Archfiend, hit over Spirit Reaper, or I hit into Spirit Reaper, kills it. And he also has 3000 attack, which is it's pretty big. Then in my other more level 8s, I have a Scrap Dragon. It's a really good card. I can basically just pop something on my field, like I can pop a set Trap Stun if I've already used Trap Stun, and just pop their stuff, so it makes me happy. Then in my another level 8, I have my Stardust Dragon. It's a Stardust. It makes Shooting Quasar, it makes Shooting Star possibility in the deck. Then level 9, it's Mistworm.
Obviously.
And then I'd run Trishula if I could, but it's banned.
Everyone would run Trishula if they could.
Then I have 2 Shooting Star Dragons. I run 2 because I have made Shooting Star and Quasar in the same turn because I just reborn the Formula Synchron, which is great. I also have double Rekindling, so if I can make Shooting Quasar and Shooting Star in the same turn, it's wonderful. But also, when Shooting Quasar leaves the field, I special summon a Shooting Star. So I want to be able to have 2 just in case I would ever need to, because if you can make 2, you're going to want to be able to have 2. And there's enough room in the extra that I can fit it in there. Then the last card, the best card, level 12.
Obvious.
Shooting Quasar Dragon. Its effect is, once per turn I can negate whatever the hell I want, and he can attack for every synchro monster non-tuner was used for a summon. And normally you have 2 level 5s, so you can normally attack twice with them. He has 4,000 attack and defense, and whenever he leaves the field, so like he can get banished, he can get returned to the extra deck, whatever happens to him, I can special summon a Shooting Star. So like, if someone summons Obelisk and then like lances them and hits over, I can special summon a Shooting Star.
Happens a lot more often than it should.
I can special Shooting Star Dragon. Shooting Star just can do whatever you want. If you want to know what Shooting Star does, go look it up.
Probably need to know what it does if you're going to try to run this deck.
Okay, I'll tell you what a Shooting Star's effect is. Shooting Star is you reveal the top 5 cards in your deck, and he can attack for as many tuners as is revealed. That's one of his effects. The other one is you can negate a card that would destroy a card in the field. Then his third effect is he can... I had it on the tip of my tongue. Oh yeah, if a monster declares an attack, you can banish him to negate the attack. And then he's special summoned at the end turn. So, end phase.
So he's a douche. Okay.
So basically he's really good. And then he just summons it one after when we lose the field. So yeah, that's basically the whole deck.
Synchro deck, gosh.
It's not as consistent as I'd like it to be, but it's really good. I got second on my locals. Should have won though because it got
lost to Sam's, right?
Yeah, lost to Sam's. He opened United, Dojo, Gateway, Double Keys on, and Elder, and he was going second.
So he
and then he drew asceticism off the United, and then he just totally destroyed me. I had no outs to it. And also, if you're wondering why I'm not running Valor in the main deck, I slide 3.
And you can't fit it.
I can't fit it. There's not enough room. But if you guys want to run Valor, go ahead. I mean, I just don't want to run it in the deck because I feel like it's just going to be wasted. Because it's just wasted space. But I sided, so like if I need to have a Valor and if I'm playing like Dino Rabbit, I'd be able to side it in. But main board, I feel like it's not going to help me in OTK, so I really don't care that much. That's all I want to do with this deck.
Oh, and then improvements, I guess the only obvious thing is Laval Miller for...
Sweltering 8, which is the only replacement I can think of right now, but that card isn't out yet, so...
I guess by then we'll do an update.
Yeah, I can't do much. But, so that's basically the deck. If you guys have any advice on the deck, just tell me, and I'll consider it. And then, next deck profile I'm going to upload is Gishki Heretics, which I'm still building. I need, just still need a few more cards to the deck. Do some of my Strike Bouncers and my Tombs, and I'm good. So, that's the deck, guys. Subscribe, and I'm going to upload some more deck profiles and hopefully some duels with the deck. And see you guys then.